Hi, so I'm Ella.
I'm Gabby.
And we're from
Feisty Fives.
So during term 1, we learned how to make a development paragraph using the academic style.
We also use the acronym TEAL to memorize the order. We used the method TAG to receive different point of views from 3 different friends from our class. The goal of TAG was to properly understand our mistakes so they wouldn't reoccur. In my TAG, Ella, Carolee, and Katie were 3 people who got to evaluate my sheet, my essay. The 3 of them said that they liked my linking sentence and that it was complete and it summed up everything that needed to be summed up.
So Gaby, Carolee, and Katie made my tag, and they all said that my evidence for my quote was really well said, and it cleared up the whole quote for itself. And also I had lots of grammar mistakes, so they said I should maybe change that. So my top 3 revisions were my linking sentence, which was not complete, my run-on sentence, I had a big one that I really needed to change, and a lot of grammar.
My top 3 revisions were my grammar. I really have to pay more attention to small things, and I was missing a lot of information.
So for my first revision, my run-on sentence was really long, as you can see on the zoom in of my sheet. So I decided to cut it in half and make 2 sentences, which really clears it up, and it's not a run-on sentence anymore. So yeah. Then my second one was my linking sentence. If we were to redo this essay, I would change my linking sentence to what I wrote here in black instead of what I wrote in the zoom in of my essay. So lastly, one of the revisions I would also do would be my grammar. So I did mistakes on there and throughout. So there, Mr. Crooks actually underlined it to show me that I needed to fix it because it wasn't right. So I switched it to there, T-H-E-I-R instead of T-H-E-R-E. And then for my throughout, instead of through something and out, I did throughout as one word. And then for it starts, it was I wasn't really paying attention because I put it's, and it's supposed to be it starts. Also, it would be the same thing for after one mistake, I wrote after on mistake, which is not right. And then a lot worse when, I wrote worst when it should have been worse, so I would also change that. And high expectations, I don't know what I was doing, but I wrote high expectation, so I would definitely change that if we were to redo the essay for expectations.
Okay, so for me, my first change would have to be to be careful about the quotes. I think that's where I lost most of my points. There's a structure that I had to obey, which I didn't. 2, I had to be careful to my grammar mistakes and paying attention more to pretty easy words that I misspelled, like pity and characters. Those are easy words. I really have to take the time to look it up. I have to pay more attention to spelling and take more time to write. And the last change is in this specific development paragraph, using this academic style, it's good to be concise and to the point, but not too much where I actually am lacking information. So in my text, I forgot to mention crucial details. Katie also mentioned that when you're writing this paragraph, let's say somebody who had never read the book, they would have to understand what you're writing. So for me, I guess nobody would be able to understand if they haven't read the book. So I could have added a lot of more important information without sugarcoating.
So what we're going to learn next, and what we learned. So what we learned for term 1, we learned how to write the development paragraph using the structure TEAL to remind us, and so it was in an academic style.
What's next is in term 2, we're going to be learning the introduction and the structure. And in term 3, we're going to learn how to all sum it up together and write a full essay.
Awesome. So thank you.
Thank you.